Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 1st through the 7th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aries. The overall energy for the reading, the Strength card. So you could be going through a little bit of a challenging time, but no, we shall see. In the recent past, the Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. That was definitely a challenging time right there, because you're telling me you're working on something. Something that has to do with you, something that has to do with potentially a traumatic experience, something of the past that you're bringing forward, and you're saying how difficult it is to work on, but you're still working on it. In the current situation, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Page of Swords, there's a connection that's playing out here, at least energetically. It's definitely, the energies are running like crazy there, and there's a lot of love in there. Physically, I don't see a lot, in all honesty. The Page of Swords, yeah, it's just a little bit of something there, a little bit of movement. In the immediate future, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the World card. You're ending something. And with that, you're closing off a cycle. But you're very determined here. You're like, hell yeah, I'm ending this. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's see the Strength card. The Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords. So that's the difficult time you're coming in from, whatever it is you've been working on. But you're coming out of it with a sense of clarity and a sense of drive, like you're pursuing something or you're doing something. So it's not only healing whatever that was, it's giving you a boost towards something. Nice. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Ten of Wands. You get the Page of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Wands. Ooh, and there's been so much resistance on your end when it came to just dealing with it, just doing it. You know? Like you knew, okay, I need to revisit some things. I need to heal certain things about a certain situation or more. And it's like, I'm doing it ish type of a thing. But when it came down to, nah, you gotta get deep with it. You're like, nah, it's too complicated, too much, too hard, nah, So, quite the resistance there. But initially, at least. But I feel like eventually you dove right in there. For the Five of Cups, you get the King of Cups, the Hangman, the Eight of Swords. Yep. Yeah, somehow you got a little more deeper and somehow you started to heal through your own resistance here, which opened up your heart big time. And I feel like that's kind of how this healing played out for the most part, where it taught you to be in the present with your heart wide open. And you had times in which you questioned that, like, am I doing this right? I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but hell, I'm trying at least. Okay, I feel like there's been a lot of healing done there. Despite the resistance, despite the questioning, despite the not trusting. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles. You get the Judgment card, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Cups. It definitely brought you into a lot more clarity, especially about a situation that I see you wanting to kind of bring together. You're still kind of stressed out, but you have a lot more clarity after you've gone through whatever that was, your healing experience. There's still a little bit of too much of an active mind in there. but at least I see the energies coming out a little more clear on your end, almost showing up with the sense of, well, now I know what I can at least try in regards to whatever. Let's do the Two of Cups. In the current situation, you get the Queen of Swords, the Star, the Eight of Wands. Like, you want to open this up a little more, because I feel like energetically, yeah, there's this connection here, and it's strongly felt, at least on your end. So it's pretty deep. But in the physical, I'm not sure if it's playing out exactly in a matching way to the energetical. So that's where you want to bring it. Like, I want to bring it in that same exact space in the physical too. And I feel like there's a lot of openness around that, maybe with whoever's at the other end of this. Hello. I know, there's kids playing next door. You want to go play with them? You're not allowed. Oh, you can play with Mama. It's okay. So I feel like there's a lot of openness around this aspect of, hey, let's make it match. You know, let's bring it more into the physical. Again, not sure if with the other person or just with somebody else. I don't know. Maybe you have a confidant. Maybe you talk with someone. But anyways. Let's do the Lovers. You get the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. Just like any other strong connection that I'm seeing in general. It's filled with love, like a lot of love. And it also has fear right by the side of love there. So it's almost like split in two. One part is filled with love, the other part is filled with fear. It wouldn't be that deep of a connection if I didn't see fear there, so that's kind of normal. It's what you do with that fear that's gonna count here, you know. Let me see the Page of Swords. Girl, are you shedding? I think you are, because your hair is flying everywhere. For the Page of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Strength card. Oh, so that's why you're showing up with not a lot in the physical, because it's like you're learning to, how do I put this properly? Ow, no. Not refrain, but almost showing up like that. Like, if you have any times of excitement, let's say, where you get riled up big time with excitement, like, oh my God, you're learning how to kind of take it down a notch, you know? Like, keep it steady, keep it stable. Don't go too crazy about stuff. Baby girl, come here. Or go to Juno. Go to Juno. Go down there. I'll take care of you girls in a minute. Okay? Okay, baby girl. Otherwise, she would just flop on the cards, and it's like, no. So kind of, I don't want to say self-control, but ultimately that's what it translates into. But it's a good energy. It's a teaching moment. It's one of those where you just learn as you go, you know, type of deals, but you're dealing with it quite steadily. Because there's definitely, especially when this connection is being felt at its fullest on your part, you might have the tendency to be like, you know, so it's like, okay, take it down a notch. And you're doing that. It's not like, you know, somebody's telling you, hey, that's too much, or no, you're doing that for you because you feel like it's good for you. Okay. Takes a lot to take those energies down a notch, especially when they feel super intense, but you're doing it. Let's do the Queen of Swords. In the immediate future, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords. Okay. with this one, you're coming through as scratch that. We'll take that, throw it out the window, and that leaves room for us to start something new. I don't know what this is about. I don't feel like it has to do with that connection. I feel like it's something else. But you're showing up as hopeful for a brand new beginning, but knowing that you have to discard of something before you can introduce this energy. So, okay, you're in a little bit of a transitional phase here. As to the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you've made up your mind. You know, this needs to go, whatever this is. And not only to leave room for the new energy here that you're excited about, but just because it's time. It's time for this to go away. So your mind is made up. That doesn't mean that it's easy, you know, going through discarding of this, whatever this is. But it has to go. It's gotta go. For the World card in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Sun. And it's not only going to be beneficial for you personally, I feel like it impacts all sorts of areas of your life as well. There's commitment here, air stability, there's all sorts of things included here. I'm sorry, Felix is in that perch. So you're going to go around him? Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see you doing this. No, without stepping on him. Okay, you almost did it. Anyways, so it's gonna impact all sorts of areas of your life. Once the cycle is closed, once you know, and it just leaves them, all these areas of your life, it just leaves them, you know, like, oh, it lifts up a heaviness off of them, which again involves a commitment, stability, and then it brings happiness. So whatever this process is, as you kind of trying to discard of something or just kind of walking away from something, and it leaves room for something new for sure. And I feel like you kind of have the whatever's new pegged out, but I can't tell what it is. Okay, cool. You're doing good here. Let me see what the universe has. The King of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Star. A lot of focus on your stability. So a lot of, especially the immediate future part, could be surrounding work or something around home, or, you know, lots of focus in that direction for you right now. And there's a desire of growth in there for you personally. So looks good. Looks like you're on the right track there. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.